Well, I'm live. Wow, I'm 48 years old. And then your significant other says, no, you're not. Do the math. You're 47. Okay, well, yeah, maybe I'm 47. And maybe life didn't go as planned. You know, you're taught to basically just do what everyone else is doing. That's just what you're supposed to do. Just in. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to crochet. And right now, this is going to be like a top. I did this, and then the single crochet, and then the single chain one, single chain. So, anyway, let's just talk about life. So, basically, we're told, oh, wow, be careful, don't let anyone see you, or what will people think? I wonder if you guys can, I wonder if the audio is okay on this. Let me see. Okay, let me get. I'm getting the other microphone, everybody. Okay. Yeah, so basically I woke up and thought that I was 48, and I'm 47. And have you ever just woke up and thought, that's what we're going to talk about? I just want to talk about how life just gets away from you. And basically, what plan are you on? Like, they say, oh, plan B, if plan one doesn't go right. How about plan C and D and E? I don't know which one I'm on, but I definitely know that I did not take the easiest path. That is for damn sure. What about you guys? Did y'all take the easiest path? Or has it been tough? There. Okay. Everything should be good now. So I'm just going to crochet because that's what I want to do. And why can't that just be all I do? Like, I want to just quit teaching and do this crochet. That's what I want to do. So this is what I'm thinking because I've had one hell of a journey. Not even kidding. Like, when I say I didn't take the easiest road, I did not take the easiest road. Yes, I did have a wonderful, wonderful life, wonderful parents, wonderful brother, but social norms were a big part of all that. Like being careful what people are going to think about you, and just you get married, you go to school, you have kids, you don't do drugs, and You just try to do what's right. Well, guess what? I did drugs. I didn't get married for a long time. I didn't even have my baby till I was 29. She's almost 18. Guess what that means? Big changes are coming. Big changes coming. I'm going to be an empty nester. But I got some stuff that I think maybe I'll just have to talk about when I know my family's not watching because they don't probably, I don't think they could handle all this right now. I don't think they could handle all of it, all the truth without being judgy. But I'm not on any hard drugs. Like I did the Kratom 7OH, got hooked on that, had to go get help to get off of that. I'm off of it now. It's been a journey. Alcohol, I quit about 2 years ago, I guess. Like I've had some, but not really, not much. You're from India. They're pretty strict on drugs in India, aren't they? Nice, thank you. So I'm gonna start the stories actually that I'm gonna share that I don't really need my family knowing about right now. Those are gonna be for subscription only. For those of you that want to share your life also, maybe like maybe things you don't want everybody knowing, only people that will actually pay to be in the room. I could totally make a heart. It's so funny you say that because about 2 years ago, that's what got me started. Like, I just wanted to learn how to make a heart, just a little heart. I learned how to make multiple hearts. And then, and then it just kind of, then I did a blanket. And my daughter likes the origami or whatever, the stuffed animals, but I don't want to. I just want to do the mindless crochet. I don't want to count. I just want to mindless crochet. Are you I'm not Zomnuk. Yeah, I can totally make a heart. What kind like, how big? The ones I make are usually about 3 inches, and I started making these little, pendulum bags. So they're like tiny little bags. So knitting is you have those 2 sticks, and you go like this, and you go and you do both. Crochet is just with 1 hook, and that's all I know. I'd like to learn how to knit, but also the Tunskin crochet is pretty cool too. But I'm noticing this needs to get bigger. Oh, good, it's getting bigger because, as you can say, we need it a little bigger. So basically, okay, yeah, so I grew up in a small little town in New Mexico, and it was an amazing town. My dad was in the oil field working on the pipelines, and my mom was a teacher. So she taught upper elementary, intermediate elementary, and my dad ran the show on the pipeline. You know, do you ever wonder, like, do you do things just because you're expected to do them? Like if you call somebody, like you call them because you're supposed to call them. You call them every day at 5. That's just the way it is. But you don't want to anymore. Then how do you decide not to? How do you not hurt anyone's feelings and let them know you love them, but still do your own thing. So I'm making a top right now. This will be more like the bottom end of it. And then this is where it starts getting bigger around the boobs. Do you have any hobbies? Okay, yeah. So I got in a pretty bad one of my decisions I made anyway. Relationship. I was in a relationship with a very controlling alcoholic. And after that relationship, oh my gosh, like I think about lost my damn mind, literally. I thought that, yeah, it was just bad. But I knew that we shouldn't be together. I mean, come on, I knew that, but I still wanted to be with him because that's just what I knew for what, however long, 4 years. So therefore, that's when I basically realized that a lot of what I do is to be accepted. A lot of what I was doing was just to be accepted, and I don't care if I'm accepted anymore. And that was a game changer, I tell you. Not caring what people think. Holy cow. That's all I ever did was care what people think. And I don't think my family did that intentionally to make me paranoid. That's just the way it was. That's the way their parents were. Anyhow, I told myself last night I was going to get up, I was going to go walk, and I'm going to do this challenge or this program that I got this book and built from broken by Scott Hogan. So there's a challenge in there. So I'm going to do that here in a minute. I was going to get up and walk this morning, but I didn't. There's just got to be a change. Because did you know that the thing that makes us happy, that chemical dopamine, you can get it for free? Did you know that? Like for free. So therefore, why am I not getting it for free? Why am I not going and working out and doing exercise to get dopamine? It's that easy, but why don't I do it? Does anybody know why we just can't force ourselves? It's freaking freezing in this house right now. So then started going back in time, thinking back in time. When did that happen? You know, when you're a little kid, a little baby, you don't care what people think. You cry, you do whatever you need to get attention, to get what you need. But when does that change? When does it change? As a toddler, I guess. Yeah. I know in junior high I was real self conscious because I was so skinny. Let's do a little poll. So, another thing that goes along with being self conscious leads to social norms. Does everybody know what a social norm is? It's like what society tells us we should do. Like, one is you go to elementary, you go to junior high, you go to high school, and you get married and you live happily ever after. When you go to college, you get a job, all the stuff. Those are social norms. What is a social norm that you refuse to go with by that you're not going to do anymore? Tell me, tell me. Oh shit. A heart would be really easy to make though. If you look up the tutorials, Simply Daisy is the one that I learned from. So I'm debating on quitting my teaching job and starting doing social media and digital items full time. But I don't know if I've completely lost my mind or just a little bit. But to hear all the inside info on this juicy story of mine, that's going to have to just be for subscribers only because I can't have everybody knowing all my business. Only those of you that are in it. So, what should I do after my daughter graduates? We'll start that one. What should I do when my daughter graduates this May? Should I get married? Should I travel? I don't know. Should I move overseas? Kind of want to go to a beach, kind of want to be by the mountains. I don't know. But I do know that my partner is a disabled veteran, and so we will get to go travel and do things. We're not tied down to a certain job, and definitely teaching will be over by then. I teach foster kids with trauma, elementary. Guys, do you ever like wake up and just all be all sweating?